Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Uneducated economist here. I'm going for a little walk with my kids and thought we'd stop here at the Gillnet boat. Thought I'd talk a little bit about Jerome Powell's little Q&A session that he had yesterday and give you some of the key takeaways that I found in there that I thought were interesting. And I'm going to put a link down in the description, so go down there and take a look at the link. And then at 13 minutes and 30 seconds into that link, into that video, he talks about the Department of Commerce being shut down due to the government, the Department of Commerce not producing any data or releasing any data due to the government shutdown. And he found it saying that they're going to have a less clear projection of the future without that data. And I kind of stated that in a couple of other videos, and I thought that was kind of an interesting point that he mentions that. At 14 minutes 30 seconds into that, he talks about inflation, right? And he talks about inflation not being very high, and that they don't notice a whole lot of inflation taking place. And he said not like before, when prior to other recessions, that they saw this housing bubble and these other asset bubbles, and then the .com bubble and whatnot. And he says they just don't see that. And I'm thinking, really? I mean, like, everybody's talking about how the housing market is so expensive and how the stock market just went off the charts and the bond market's in the, is as most expensive as it has been. Anyway, it's kind of cold out here, guys. I'm mumbling my words a little bit. But I just found that part a little interesting. But now, the most important part here, at 20 minutes into it, he says, debt, when he was asked about the debt, he says he is very worried. The long run issue we will have to face, and ultimately will have no other choice but to face, right, is this debt issue that the United States has. And then 20 seconds later, at 20 minutes and 20 seconds, he says this: we have the balance sheet to return to a more normal level. And that'll depend on the public's appetite for their liabilities, which is specifically the currency, right? And which is their liability, will substantially be smaller than it is now. So Powell has ultimately said that at 20 minutes and 20 seconds into this little talk that we are definitely going to be running into a liquidity crisis. The money is going to go away. All right, talk to you guys later.